Hello, everyone. This is Jorge. I'll be reviewing today J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the original screenplay. Uh, my first impression of this book is that it is very good. It's good. It's not the best book I've read by J.K. Rowling, but it's good. It has some moments where uh, I'm definitely looking forward to watching the movie now after reading this book because the I've seen the trailers for the movie and they don't look too good. They seem a little unconvincing. And now that I read the book, I have to say I'm really looking forward to watching the movie. There are some parts in the book that I was lost in. I didn't quite follow them to be exact. For example, uh, well, actually, when the politicians in here, they kind of come out in the book, and I'm like, what's their purpose? And I guess there's some of the more important figures in the book, even though I'm like confused as to why. I really like Newt and Madame Pickery, Tina, and the dialogue there. Um, I like the names of the beasts because in here you get to see what the names of the beasts are. I don't know if you'll get to see that in the movie because as I see it in the dialogue, only a few monsters are explained, and they have strange names like the tiny evil or see no evil, and then there are the nomages. That was strange. Um, Let me see if I can find the name of one of the beasts. Oh yeah, the Obscurus. The Obscurus is they have a hard time getting the big beast. So this book is pretty much them. Just you can see from the inside flap that this guy has a newt. He has a suitcase full of strange beasts or fantastic beasts, and um, they're let loose on New York. And I found this strange that the book was based on New York. The setting was in New York and not in England because she J.K. Rowling's from England, I believe, and she's from Europe at least, to say the least. And she based it in New York, and as you can see on the inside flap, the year is 1926 in the city of New York. So it's based in New York in the 1920s, and uh, it's not based in Europe. So I found that a little strange. One of the character I liked the most was Jacob, and apparently he has a relationship with Queenie in the book. I thought that was really good. The book finishes with that with the relationship that Queenie and Jacob have. I mean, Queenie supposedly is very beautiful, and she can read minds. So I think that's called a Lemons or something like that. I like that they had. Speaking of the so how does this tie in with Harry Potter? You might be asking. It does. They use the spells from Harry Potter, um, like Accio. I think they use. I can't remember. And then they apparate. So they do they do use Harry Potter lore, and then there's a mention of the Deathly Hallows towards the end of the book. I can't remember what Deathly Hallows are anymore. It's been a while since I read the seventh book of Harry Potter, but um, yeah, they're mentioned in here, and they mention Albus Dumbledore, and they reference Hogwarts. So they do have they do mention the Harry Potter world. Um, but in this book, Madame Pickery and they have R's as well. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but they have R's. Madame Pickery is the leader of, I think, the Ministry of Magic, and so and then they have the Obliviate, where they clear the minds of those of those muggles that are born that see wizarding occurrences. So wizard then notice wizards or wizard events. So they obliviate them. That is to clear, and the obliviate means to, if you will recall, to erase the minds of muggles, and if they of their wizard viewings. So yeah, um I liked how J.K. Rowling really sets up her as you can see, interior Goldstein residence, sitting room, dusk. She really does a good job of setting the scene in her screenplay. She sets the scenes up really well, and all over the place. Like, they happen frequently. So just to give you an example, and then they have pictures in here. So they have pictures. So yeah, you can see here from one page to the other, you'll find a new, completely different scene, and the setting is set up right. One of the things I did not like this book about the book though was about the screenplay to say is that the descriptions weren't that great, and the following of Credence, I was kind of confused as to his story, and is about the when he was mentioned in the book, I was kind of confused as to who he was, and supposedly there's like this one kid that can save everybody from everything that's going on, because the suitcase releases all these fantastic beasts into New York, and they have to recapture them. And some of the scenes I was confused because she would write about how things that they don't say. So the actions of the book are written in these passages, and I had a hard time following them. So I was a little confused as to them. Like, so Credence, who Credence was, who Graves is. I was a little confused about that. I had no problem following Tina and Queenie or Jacob. I understood them, but I did not, and I understood Newt, but Credence and Graves, I was confused throughout the book. So yeah, that's what I liked and I did not like about this book. I also managed to fix the black bars on YouTube, and so this review won't have black bars in it, so you should be able to see this one a lot better. Yeah, I just finished it. It was it's 280 pages long. Let me get to that. So here's the end. 280 pages. But yeah, this screenplay, not book, this screenplay was really good. I really want to see the movie now, as I mentioned previously, and I hope I get to see it. So yeah, please read this book. It's pretty good. I liked it. I bought it at Costco. Nice flap. But I like I really like this theme of magic in the book. I think it did a really good job for that. So yeah, read it. I hope you like it.